My name is Zachary Gunnels, and I want to talk about Gorillaz, the band, not the animal. I want to talk about who made the band. I want to talk about when they made it. I want to tell you why they made it, and I want to talk about their lasting impact on pop culture as a whole. I think that knowing these things is really something that could help you like the band more, or maybe if you don't like them, you'd at least understand why they make the choices they do in their work. And I think you can help understand that it is something that is art. I think I'm qualified because I've been a fan of the Gorillaz since I was a kid. I remember my aunts and my uncles playing Guitar Hero, and I remember hearing their song Feel Good Inc., and I remember thinking it was really unique. And I remember being like, wow, this isn't like anything I've ever heard. And I really liked that about the Gorillaz music, and I continue to like that up until this day. So let me tell you about the Gorillaz. The Gorillaz were created in 1998, and they came out with their first album in 2001. The band consists of two different groups. We have the virtual band itself, and we have the creators of the entire project. The creators of the entire project are Damon Albarn, who was the lead singer and frontman of the UK band U2, which was very popular at the time. You also have the artist behind the band, Jamie Hewlett, who was famous for his work on a UK comic called Tank Girl. Now, these two came together and they created something very special. The reason behind the Gorillaz was that they wanted to create something after, according to a 2005 interview in Wired magazine with Jamie Hewlett, he said, "We were watching so much MTV at the time, and we realized that the bands in it were very manufactured and put together, and it was not real at all. And they wanted to take that and spin it into something that was so outrageous, and basically satirizing the current state of music at the time and MTV itself. And so they ended up creating the virtual band, which is Gorillaz, which consists of 4 members, all animated and all very unique with their own backstories. You have 2D, the frontman and lead vocalist. You have Murdoch Nichols, which is the bassist. You have Noodle, the lead guitarist, and you have Russell, the man on the drums. Now, another reason that they created this band is to basically force their own beliefs onto the world, which that's why a lot of people create their own art, is to express their opinions, express their feelings. And it was very political, I would say. Damon Albarn was very politically outspoken, and many of their albums deal with different political beliefs like environmentalism, racism, bigotry, and their thoughts on that. And I mean, with their whole creation being a satirical take on, the capitalistic world of the 90s and early 2000s music scene. Now, the Gorillaz, they came out with their first album and it was popular. And then as they went on over the years, they have become a massive band with many fans and millions of streams. And so they have a lasting impact that is far greater than even I thought. You have their second album, Demon Days, which, when it came out, according to Billboard, it debuted number 6 on the top 100 albums, which is honestly very good. And then you have their single from that album, the song Feel Good Inc., which almost everyone has heard. It is their most popular song, and it's for a reason. It's catchy, it's fun, it's got its own little stylistic, background that makes it its own thing. And this song debuted at number 1 and was number 1 for 8 consecutive weeks, which is very good. Now, being a popular band means there's new artists every day. Somebody's going to be inspired by the Gorillaz. Some people who've stated that they were inspired by Gorillaz are artists like Billie Eilish, who is a very popular pop star, Tyler, the Creator, who has a very popular, fan base, like not a popular fan base, but he's popular amongst hip hop fans, along with A$AP Rocky, who also stated he had an inspiration from the Gorillaz. And I also wanted to say that they, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, they're the most successful virtual band, which there isn't much competition, but I would like to think that they probably led to modern day things like what some people call VTubers, which is like a virtual persona for people who stream online. Or the most recent thing I could say was the Netflix movie K-pop Demon Hunters, which has its own virtual band that released songs that are they're like some of the biggest hits this year. They also got into one of the most popular games of the day nowadays, Fortnite. They had their own collaboration, which was super big, and it got even more people into the band. It's a very popular band, and I think that they will continue to grow over the years. And conclusively, I think Gorillaz is a band that is incredibly unique. They're virtual. You can probably do them forever, even if Damon and Jamie Hewlett passed away. It's something that you can't say with a lot of other bands, like Nirvana, where the lead singer Kurt Cobain passed away. You can't really do it anymore. He's the lead singer. Gorillaz, they're virtual. You can put a new voice behind them because they've already done that before. It was created by two highly talented individuals, and they created something that's bigger than themselves. And I think that now that you know the history behind the band, you can help engage with their art in a new light and maybe understand it more, that it has a political approach behind it and it has unique, it's a collaborative effort. You have Damon with the music side of things, and then you have the art side of things with the music videos and the posters and everything like that. It is very unique, and I think it will be a very popular band for many years. Thank you, and I hope this gave you an insight on why they do what they do.